As you saw on one of my recent videos, I love growing indoors. You can control the climate, all that. It's really nice and consistent. But I've run into a problem and I'm going to fix that right now. It turns out, I already knew this, a bunch of you guys probably already knew this, but the dehumidifier, at least this time of year, heading into the fall with a lot of humidity, becomes a closed loop system that never ends. So what's that mean? It means that it's really humid out, especially in a grow room because of all the evaporation of your microgreen trays. But that means that the dehumidifier is running to control the humidity, which in turn generates a bunch of heat, which in turn creates more humidity, which the dehumidifier keeps running and creates even more heat, and it's just an endless cycle of heat and humidity. So to fix that, I am going to do something that actually one of my subscribers mentioned that they are doing, which is exhaust the dehumidifier outside, which makes complete sense. It's actually a really easy thing to do, and that's what we're going to do in this video because it's too hot in here. Way too much hot air. The microgreens love it, but I don't. I'm in here trying to make videos or plant microgreens, harvest microgreens. Sometimes I work in here on my computer from home, or I can't really hang out in here for too long most times, but let's... Alright, so these are the tools we are going to be working with today. You can see humidity's not bad, 48%. The temperature doesn't seem bad at 82, but that's actually, it's a lot hotter than it seems. I think at 48% humidity, 82 just feels hotter, because I sweat just standing here. It is only 69 outside, so we have a 13-degree increase of being in here, and I don't like that. So we have a little bit of duct work, some junky old duct work here, some cardboard, and what I'm going to do is I am going to use my man's best friend, and we're going to assemble all this. I'm going to cut up this cardboard and we're going to place it in this window, and then we're going to blow it straight outside. Ignore the junk that you just saw out my window. We are going to move this dehumidifier to that window, and I'm going to tape that ductwork right on the top of it. So let's get started and see how that goes. Not just for measuring microgreen soil, turns out the Frosted Flakes bowl also makes a beautiful circle in our cardboard. That's almost the right size for the ductwork. We'll pop that ductwork through there, we'll tape this cardboard up in that window, and we will be golden, making progress. And there we have it. What an incredible piece of work that is. It's freaking beautiful. This is going to help so much. This is going to help a lot with not just keeping the temperature down in here, which, like I said, the microgreens don't mind, but I do. But it's also going to help a lot on electricity. So when you have a closed loop setup like I have, that dehumidifier just runs non-stop because it creates so much heat, creates so much evaporation, increases the humidity, and it just can't keep up. I've taken 5 gallons of water out of here per day for the past few days since I put this in here. It's not going to stay exhausting outside because as it gets cold outside, probably in another month and a half, I actually will benefit from the heat. So it's just right now, this time of year, it's not working out. It's just dumping too much heat and being non-stop. But in another, today's the 23rd of August. And so as it cools off outside, probably late September, I'll turn it around and put the heat right back in here, and it won't have any problem just running normal then. But for now, this is going to work so much better. I was tempted to put a air conditioner in here, but I didn't want to have to add more electrical devices. For one, you know, air conditioner is going to cost a couple $100. And then on top of that, it's running to combat the dehumidifier running, even though the AC would pull a lot of moisture out itself. I just didn't want to go that route. So we'll see how this does. I think it's going to work out great. I hope you enjoyed watching this highly educational video. And yeah, keep watching. Thanks.